Jason here for CHOSON DTG Karate and the Art of NINTAIJUTSU, and I'm going to be doing a KYOKETSU Shoge Part 2, and if you haven't seen KYOKETSU Shoge Part 1, you should watch it. It'll teach you the basics. Now for training, this is a rubber dog ring you can get at a pet store. It's simulating a metal ox ring. I do have a real one. And this is a rope, not a chain, and you would have a wooden shoge here, and if you have to, just take a wooden knife and drill a hole through it, or duct tape and tie it on however you need to. If you can't get the ring like this, take an old softball or something and go outside, tape it to a rope or tie it to it, or just something with weight that you can swing around, and you can learn part of the movements, but it won't be like having a real ring. But anyway, I'm going to show a few techniques with it today, and the last one I'm going to show is a really cool sneaky ninja trick, and I hope you like it. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you today I've showed in my other videos, where you're just spinning it around, and you let it come out, and you bring it back. So I'm going to do that against the target. So yeah, let it out and bring it back. Now what I want to do is I'm going to simulate that this lower part is the knees and feet, and I'm going to do a fake where I bring the ring out to the feet without touching, bring it back, and then strike in the face. I'll do that a few different times and show you from another angle, and then I'll do a few strikes right in a row in the face and just show you how the targeting is on a dummy. Now there are many ways to hold it, and if you see how I showed it in the first video, the one way I'm doing it is the first loop in the first finger, the next loop in the next finger, and then the next and the next. That way you can let out one finger, two finger, or three finger worth of rope. Now the reason you would bring it out and back like that, one of the reasons is they don't know the exact distance of the rope. And by your positioning into the light, they can't really see it. And also, when you bring it out, they'll step back some when you bring it out to them, and you can close that distance. And when you let it out the extra 2 feet and make the connection. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that, striking down low with a fake and then in the face. So the next thing I'm going to show you is, a lot of people ask me what if someone catches this? Now this is a heavy ring and it's coming fast. If it's coming, you can also hold it and use it for striking. But, I'll get into that in another video. But if someone does catch it, now for throwing purposes, just for practicing, I like to toss it. But if he were to catch this, like that, once he catches that, I need to make a little loop in the rope like that. And I step forward and cross step and make sure the loop goes past the ring on the arm. As I step again, I throw it again, and that's when I have an entangling. So this isn't for striking, it's an ensnaring, and you can control the person's arm. I'll show you again. Now I want to show you a common mistake. Now if they grab it, and I don't go over and behind, but the rope just goes in front, even if I can pull it down, it'll slip off. It needs to go behind and twice. So once they've caught it, The rope has to go over. That time it didn't work, but you can bring it around again and loop it again. If it doesn't go each time, you just got to make it quick. I'll show you that again. Now we got the whole length of rope out, and I'm going to assume that he caught it. Now, the blade can be sharp on both sides and the hook, or just the blade. If this part on the bottom is not sharp, and you have a lot of room like that, once you throw it over twice, and it becomes tight, you can hook to here. Wrap it around, hook, and have 2 points of leverage and move in. So take that into consideration. You're here, here, like that. Now this next technique I'm going to show you is a very ninja type technique. It's very sneaky. It's a way of disarming a weapon from a samurai, and I've only seen a few people in my life ever do it, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's a close range contact type of technique when you have maybe 4 feet, 5 feet of distance between you. Now as you're closing distance in a combat situation, it can be thrown on to the handle like that, and if it goes past the tsuba, you can remove the weapon from the samurai. Now I want to show you something. If you throw it on, it's easy to get it like that without going over the tsuba, but with the concept I showed you, you can go over it and still have it. I'll show you that again. So you don't make it over, but it's here. You go over, just like I showed you on the arms, pull and you have the weapon. Now, I hope you liked this video on KYOKETSU Shoge. I'll have another video on this weapon. Thanks for watching.